I am really excited to welcome back my friend Leo Zahn. He's the director, producer, editor, writer of Sinatra in Palm Springs, a great documentary. That came out, what, 5 years ago, correct?
2018, we had a world premiere at Modernism Week. Yes, February.
Fabulous documentary on really, it is what it says it is. It's all about Sinatra's life here in the desert. And you interviewed so many people who, interacted with Frank on a regular basis over the years. You really wove this fantastic kind of tale of what his life was like.
Right, and I was very lucky to interview those people while they were still alive.
Yes, and many of those in the film, like Mel Haber, are now gone, so you caught them just in the nick of time. What made you decide, because we talked about this before, you're not a huge Sinatra music guy.
No.
Well, that wasn't the draw.
No, the draw was when I moved to Palm Springs from Los Angeles, where I lived most of my life. I noticed right away that there is a myth about Sinatra wherever you go. You go to a bar, a restaurant, you meet people at a party, there's always somebody who has a Sinatra story. So I noticed, wow, there could be a film about this. The Palm Springs, the town. Plus, the other motivation factor was HBO had just released a 4-hour documentary about Sinatra. It was his 100th birthday. And they mentioned Palm Springs once for 5 seconds, which to me, my God, there's a giant loophole, or a hole I can drive a truck through with a new film, because nobody knows that Palm Springs was his life.
It was, yeah. He is buried here. He lived here. I mean, his primary residence, I know you had a place in Beverly Hills, but this was the place that he loved.
That's right.
And the film does a marvelous job of kind of showcasing kind of the places that he loved and the people that embraced him and whom he embraced as well.
Yes.
It's a great movie. And we bring it up because it's back on the screens regularly. People can go back to the theater and see Sinatra in Palm Springs.
Absolutely, which was a very nice surprise when Eric Smith from Palm Springs Cultural Center, also known as Camelot Theaters, called me and asked me if we could run it. And of course, we're going to run it. They're going to run it every weekend starting July 8th, 2 showings a day. 4:30 and 7:30 p.m., Saturday and Sunday.
If you've not seen this film, you really do need to see it. July 8th is the premiere. They're going to be running it twice a day. psculturalcenter.org will give you the full schedule. But Sinatra in Palm Springs, if you're a Sinatra fan or you're just a fan of Palm Springs, as Leo is, I mean, you made this, it's a love letter to Palm Springs and that time period.
Right.
You are working on a new film, The Green Desert, and you
Yes.
said this is a huge shoot, like 50 shooting days. This is an enormous undertaking.
It's an epic documentary. We've shot all over Arizona, Nevada, California. It is about agriculture, primarily in the Coachella and Imperial Valleys. And Imperial Valley against the background of cutbacks in Colorado River water delivery. These agricultural linchpins provide 90% of vegetable and leafy greens for this country during the winter months. It's a vast agricultural empire, and it's in trouble because of water. They need water, 100% reliant on Colorado River water, and they don't have an aquifer like we have an aquifer. So it is about agriculture and water shortages, and it's called The Green Desert, and I hope to finish it in the fall.
All right, well, we'll have you back on to discuss that.
Thank
In
you
the
very
meantime,
much.
while we're waiting for The Green Desert, go see Sinatra in Palm Springs at the Palm Springs Cultural Center. If you haven't seen it yet, you're going to love it. And if you have seen it, take your friends because they will love it as well. Leo, great to have you on the program.
Thank you, Patrick. It's been a real pleasure.
Yeah, good to see you again.
Thank you.